Speech from the movie Old School. Deciding that was a horrible idea. I next looked to him for some support. I said, Jason, you know, I'm really scared about giving this speech. You know what? He has some words of wisdom for me. And his words of wisdom were this exactly. He said, isn't it great that I'm the one who's getting married and I don't have to give a speech? Great guy. So deciding he was no help, I found some real sound, usable information on the internet, and here I am today. So first of all, I'd like to say a few thank yous for everybody. I'd like to thank all of you who helped in the ceremony and the lovely party. It was really great. Everything's been wonderful so far. Whether you helped decorate or just came to support the happy couple, thank you very much. Secondly, to all the bridesmaids, you've all done a magnificent job in helping the bride with everything, and you all look amazing, so big ups to you. Yeah, so finally I'd like to thank Maeve for actually showing up today. That was a gift for me. I'm sure Jason will agree with that one. And he's asked me to tell you something. He wants me to tell you how happy you've made him in becoming his wife. Something that I'm sure he can go into much more detail on. But still, thank you. Thank you very much. So growing up with Jason made me privy to all his little quirks and so forth. Like how he gets really annoying when he drinks Captain Morgan's. But he's helped me sit through some hard times over the duration of my life, and he's always been there to support me, something I'm sure he'll do for Maeve as well. So I've been asked to keep the story about Jason rather clean, so it'll have to be one from when we were a kid. Other stories wouldn't work out so great. So, when I was younger, my brother had this friend, Anthony Mascaro. And one night, Anthony Mascaro was staying over the night. My parents had just gotten a new washer and/or dryer. I don't recall exactly what it was. I can't recall all the details. I was quite young. But him and Anthony took all the cardboard from the washer and/or dryer boxes and took them up to Jason's room and used duct tape and string and whatnot to make this giant maze in his room. And of course, I wasn't allowed to be part of this because I was 5 years younger, totally not cool enough. So, yeah, still not. Thanks. So anyways, all of a sudden, my parents had to leave. I think they went for dinner or they had a babysitter or something. I don't recall exactly. But all of a sudden, they wanted me to be part of this maze project. So I knew something was awry. And at the time, I was terrified of the dark. We got to preface this with that. So what did they do? They proceeded to hog-tie me and stick me in the end of the maze and turn the lights off and close all the doors and laugh at me. Oh, what a great guy. So anyways, I freaked out for a little while, and after some Houdining, I was fine, and here I am today, though slightly traumatized, but, you know, life goes on. But a lot has changed since Jason grew up, and especially since Jason met Maeve. For example, I remember years ago, you could walk into Jason's room, and when you walked in his room, you couldn't really walk in it. You kind of had to trounce through like 20 inches of clothing. And if you wanted to travel anywhere in the room, it was like sinking through snow. It might even be blizzard. But now that Jason and Maeve have their own house, he's got 3 bedrooms, and only one of them's covered in clothing now. So congratulations, Maeve, for decreasing his sloppiness so much. There's this crazy guy in Sterling where Jason and I grew up. His name's Henry, and he directs traffic, and he's really wonderful. And he once told me that love can be easily affected by looks. And I'm sure that when Maeve first met Jason, you know, there was probably some trepidation on her part to talk to such a homely guy. Anyway, but then Jason told me that before he met Maeve, he didn't believe in love at first sight. But after meeting his now wife, that's all changed. So finally, I'd like to say another thank you to everybody who came and joined the party, new happily married couple, in this celebration. I'm sure that they'll all agree that they make a fantastic couple. So, ladies and gentlemen, a toast. To Maeve and Jason, may all your pains in life be champagne. Thanks.
Cheers, guys. Cheers.